Welcome to my channel English Achievement. If you like my video, please like and share it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. An interesting truth to begin. Most people think money is won by luck, shortcuts or secrets. But money is not impressed by wishes. Money follows rules. When you understand those rules and live by them every day, money slowly starts to move toward you. This video is not about gambling, cheating, or quick tricks. It is about how ordinary people learn to win money by changing how they think, act, and decide. If you stay until the end, you will not only learn how to win money, you will learn how to keep it and grow it. This lesson is written as a graded reader for English Achievement. The language is simple. The ideas are powerful. Read slowly. Think deeply. Apply one rule at a time. Money does not change your life overnight, but it rewards those who respect it every day. By following these rules, English Achieve will guide you step by step to develop habits, mindset, and strategies that turn ordinary effort into lasting financial success. Rule 1. Decide that money matters. Many people say money is not important. They say it because it sounds kind, spiritual, or humble. But in real life, this sentence is often a lie we tell ourselves to avoid responsibility. Money matters because money touches almost every part of life. It decides where you live, how you eat, how you travel, and how safe you feel about tomorrow. Money gives freedom. The freedom to choose your path, to leave a bad situation, to help your family, and to live with dignity. When you understand this, you stop pretending that money is something dirty or unimportant. You start seeing it as a tool that supports your life. When you decide that money matters, something important changes inside your mind. You stop running away from financial responsibility. You stop blaming the world, the system, or other people for your situation. Instead, you look at your own choices. This decision is powerful because it brings clarity. You no longer feel guilty for wanting a better life. You no longer feel ashamed for wanting comfort, stability, and growth. Wanting money does not make you greedy. Wanting money means you want freedom, security, and control over your future. This decision also marks the beginning of maturity. Learning about money is part of growing up, just like learning about health or relationships. When you respect money, you stop treating it carelessly. You pay attention to where it comes from and where it goes. You start tracking your income and expenses. You plan instead of guessing. You think before spending. Slowly, waste begins to disappear from your life. You stop buying things just to impress others or to escape boredom. Every small decision becomes more intentional. Most people lose money not because they are stupid, but because they never decided that money matters. They live without awareness. Winners are different. Winners decide early that money deserves respect. This single decision separates people who always struggle from people who slowly build wealth. It is not about being rich overnight. It is about being honest with yourself today. The moment you decide that money matters, you step out of dreaming and step into winning. Rule 2. Stop waiting for luck. Many people quietly wait for luck to change their life. They believe that one day something magical will happen. Lucky break, a sudden opportunity, or a perfect moment. This belief feels comforting, but it is dangerous. Luck is often just a story people tell to avoid effort and responsibility. Yes, lucky moments do exist, but they rarely visit people who are sitting still. Luck usually finds those who are already moving, already trying, already working. If you sit and wait, days pass, years pass, and nothing changes. Waiting does not create progress. When you take action every day, even small action, the world begins to respond. Money is attracted to movement, not excuses. Each time you learn something new, improve your work, or try again after failure, you increase your chances of success. Action creates visibility. It puts you in places where Opportunities can find you. A person who sends applications, practices skills, builds connections, and shows up daily will meet more chances than someone who only hopes and dreams. Preparation is the real secret behind what people call luck. When opportunity appears, prepared people recognize it and act fast. Unprepared people miss it, or feel afraid. Learning a skill, improving communication, becoming more useful. These actions quietly prepare you for future chances. Even failures are not wasted. Each failure teaches you something important. Each mistake makes you sharper. Over time, effort builds confidence, and confidence attracts better opportunities. The person who acts has many chances to win because action creates options. Even if one path fails, another opens. But the person who waits has only hope. Hope feels good, but hope does not create income. Hope does not build security. Hope does not pay bills. Action does. Winning money is not about being lucky. It is about being consistent. When you stop waiting for luck and start moving with purpose, luck slowly turns into results. Rule 3: Learn the language of money. Money has its own language. And just like any language, if you do not learn it, you will always feel confused and insecure. Words such as income, expense, saving, investing, profit, and risk sound simple, but many people avoid them because they feel uncomfortable or afraid. They believe money is complicated, so they stay away from it. But when you avoid the language of money, money also avoids you. You cannot control what you do not understand. Winning money begins with learning how money actually works in real life, not in dreams or wishes. When you start learning the language of money, you begin to see patterns. You start asking important questions. Where does my money come from? How much do I really earn? Where does it go every month? Why does it grow in some people's lives but disappear in others? These questions open your eyes. Most people lose money because they never ask these questions. They live blindly, spending without awareness and hoping things will somehow work out. But hope is not a strategy. Knowledge is. Learning about money does not mean you need to become an expert overnight. Start small. Read simple books written for beginners. Watch educational videos that explain money in clear language. Follow people who teach money honestly, not those who promise quick riches. Slowly, the fear begins to fade. Fear exists because of ignorance. When you do not understand something, your mind creates anxiety. But when you understand money, you feel calmer and more confident. You no longer panic when making decisions. Understanding money also helps you recognize risk. Every money decision has some level of risk. But educated risk is different from blind risk. When you learn the language of money, you can tell the difference between a real opportunity and a trap. You stop believing everything you hear. You ask smart questions. You read the details. You think before you act. This protects you from scams, bad investments, and emotional decisions. Over time, money stops feeling like a mysterious force controlling your life. Instead, it becomes something you can manage. You learn how money flows, how it grows, and how it can work for you. The more you understand money, the more confident you become. Confidence leads to better choices, and better choices lead to winning money. Learning the language of money is not optional. It is essential for anyone who wants financial control and long-term success. Rule 4: Spend less than you earn. This rule sounds very simple, but it is one of the most powerful rules in the world of money. Many people earn good money, sometimes even great money, but they still struggle financially. The reason is not low income. The reason is poor control. When you spend more than you earn, you are always running behind. You feel stressed, pressured, and trapped. Winning money is impossible when money is constantly leaking from your hands. Spending less than you earn does not mean living a poor or unhappy life. It means living a smart and intentional life. It means making choices instead of reacting to emotions. Many people spend to impress others, to escape boredom, or to feel important. These habits slowly destroy financial stability. Winners choose value over showing off. They care more about peace of mind than public approval. They understand that real confidence comes from control, not consumption. When you control your spending, you gain control over your future. Every dollar you do not waste becomes a tool. It can be saved, invested, or used to improve your life in meaningful ways. This rule creates space. Space to breathe, space to plan, space to grow. Without this space, money feels tight no matter how much you earn. With this space, even a small income can feel powerful. Spending wisely also teaches discipline. You begin to think before buying. You ask yourself, do I really need this, or will this improve my life? These small pauses save large amounts of money over time. You stop buying things that give short happiness and long regret. Instead, you focus on things that bring long-term value. This shift changes your relationship with money completely. When spending is under control, saving becomes easier. Investing becomes possible. Growth becomes real. This rule is the foundation of all financial success. No strategy works without it. No income level can escape it. Those who respect this rule build stability and confidence. Those who ignore it remain stressed and dependent. Spending less than you earn is not about restriction. It is about freedom. When you master this rule, you stop surviving and start winning. Rule 5: Save before you spend. Most people treat saving as something optional. They spend first, enjoy first, and then hope something is left at the end of the month. Very often, nothing is left. This habit keeps people trapped in stress and uncertainty. Winners think differently. They save first. The moment money enters their hands, they take a small part and protect it. This simple action sends a strong message to the mind. The future matters. Saving first is not about how much you earn. It is about how you think. Saving is not meant to make you rich overnight. Its true purpose is safety. When you have savings, even small savings, you feel more secure. You sleep better. You worry less. You are not afraid of small problems because you know you have a cushion. This sense of safety changes your behavior. When people have no savings, they make decisions out of fear. They accept bad jobs. They stay in unhealthy situations. They panic during emergencies. Saving gives you breathing space. Even a small amount saved regularly builds discipline. Discipline is more important than the amount. Saving $10 every month is more powerful than saving $1,000 once and stopping. Regular saving creates a habit of control. Over time, this habit grows into confidence. When you know you have something saved, you think more clearly. You do not rush decisions. You do not jump into risky offers. Confidence protects your money as much as strategy does. Saving first also changes how you spend. When you save before spending, you become more selective. You spend what is left with awareness, not guilt. You stop feeling regret after purchases because you know your future is already protected. This balance between enjoying today and preparing for tomorrow is what winning money looks like in real life. Saving is the foundation. Without it, everything else feels unstable. With it, growth becomes possible. Rule 6: Increase your value. Money always follows value. This is a rule that works everywhere in every country and every economy. The more useful you are, the more opportunities come to you. Many people keep asking, how can I make more money? But this is the wrong starting point. The better question is, how can I become more valuable? When you focus on value, money becomes a natural result, not a constant struggle. Increasing your value means learning skills that solve real problems. Communication is one of the most powerful skills. People who can speak clearly, write well, and explain ideas simply are always in demand. Technical skills also matter. Skills like technology, design, teaching, selling, or managing give you an advantage. These skills take time to develop, but they compound. Every hour you invest in learning increases your future earning potential. When you increase your value, you stop chasing money desperately. Instead, money begins to move toward you. Better jobs appear. Better clients respect you. Better opportunities open up. People trust those who bring solutions, not excuses. This shift also improves your confidence. You walk differently when you know you have something valuable to offer. You negotiate better. You say no to bad offers. You choose growth over comfort. Increasing your value also protects you in difficult times. Jobs change, markets change, economies change, but skills stay with you. Person with strong skills can adapt. They can move, learn, and rebuild. This flexibility is real wealth. It gives you control over your income instead of depending on luck or one source. This rule requires patience. Results do not come overnight. But every small improvement adds up. Reading, practicing, failing, and trying again slowly raises your value. Over time, this creates financial strength that lasts. When you focus on becoming more useful every day, winning money becomes a natural part of your journey, not a constant fight. Rule 7: Choose long-term thinking. Quick money often disappears as fast as it comes. Many people chase fast results because they want instant relief, instant success, or instant proof that they are doing well. But money earned quickly without patience or structure usually leaves quickly. Winners understand this truth early. They think in years, not in days or weeks. They are not in a hurry to show results. Instead, they focus on building something strong and lasting. Long-term thinking means planting seeds and waiting. Just like a tree needs time to grow, money also needs time. Winners build systems instead of chasing one-time gains. They save regularly, learn consistently, and improve their skills slowly. These actions may look boring from the outside, but they are powerful. While others are jumping from one idea to another, long-term thinkers stay focused. They understand that repetition and patience create momentum. This mindset also protects you from bad decisions. Many scams and false promises succeed because people want fast money. When you think long-term, you naturally say no to deals that sound too good to be true. You ask better questions. You look for stability instead of excitement. You prefer slow growth over risky shortcuts. This patience saves you from regret and loss. Long-term thinking also brings emotional peace. You stop comparing yourself to others. You stop feeling pressure to prove yourself. You trust your process. Small actions done daily, saving a little, learning a little, improving a little, begin to compound. Over time, these small efforts create big results. When you choose long-term thinking, you protect not only your money but also your mental peace. You move calmly while others panic, and that calm becomes your advantage. Rule 8: Control your emotions. Money and emotions are deeply connected, and this connection can either help you or destroy you. Fear, greed, anger, and excitement often control financial decisions more than logic. Fear makes people sell too early or avoid good opportunities. Greed makes people risk too much and lose everything. Anger leads to careless spending and revenge decisions. Winning money requires emotional control, not emotional suppression. Controlling emotions does not mean you become cold or emotionless. It means you pause before acting. It means you do not allow temporary feelings to decide long-term outcomes. When emotions are high, Intelligence is low. Winners understand this and create distance between feeling and action. They breathe before reacting. They wait before deciding. They ask logical questions instead of following impulse. Emotional control is especially important during pressure. When money is tight, fear can push people into bad choices. When money is growing, greed can push people to overreach. Balanced people stay grounded in both situations. They follow their plan instead of their mood. This discipline is invisible, but it is powerful. Most people never see it, but they feel its results. Over time, emotional control becomes a habit. You stop spending to feel better. You stop chasing excitement. You stop panicking during uncertainty. This calmness gives you clarity. Clarity leads to better decisions. Better decisions lead to consistent wins. Emotional control may not sound exciting, but it is one of the strongest tools for winning money. Those who master their emotions always stay ahead of those who are controlled by them. Rule 9. Avoid bad debt. Not all debt is the same, but bad debt is one of the biggest enemies of financial freedom. Bad debt is usually taken to buy things that lose value quickly, things that do not help you grow, earn, or improve your future. This kind of debt creates pressure, stress, and long-term regret. It steals your future income before you even earn it. Many people work hard, but most of their money goes to paying for past decisions. This keeps them trapped in a cycle of effort without progress. Winners are careful with debt. They do not borrow just because they can. They understand that borrowing money always has a cost, even if it looks small at first. Interest slowly eats away at income month after month. Over time, this pressure affects mental peace as much as financial stability. People in bad debt often feel anxious, tired, and hopeless even when they are earning. This is why avoiding bad debt is not just a money decision. It is a life decision. Many people use debt to impress others. They buy expensive items to look successful, but inside they feel stressed and insecure. Winners do the opposite. They value peace over appearance. They ask simple questions before borrowing. Will this help me earn more? Will this help me grow? If the answer is no, they walk away. This discipline protects them from unnecessary pressure and keeps their future flexible. Reducing bad debt changes how money behaves in your life. When debt pressure decreases, your income becomes free again. You can save more. You can invest more. You can breathe more easily. Your money starts working for you instead of against you. Avoiding bad debt creates space for opportunity and growth. Freedom grows not by earning more alone, but by owing less. This rule brings calm, clarity, and long-term strength. Rule 10. Build multiple income streams. Depending on only one income is risky in today's world. If that income stops, everything stops. Your plans, your savings, your peace. Many people feel secure with one job or one source of money, but this security is often an illusion. Winners understand this risk and slowly build more than one way to earn. They do not rush. They do not overwork. They think smart. Building multiple income streams does not mean working all the time. It means using skills and time wisely. A side skill learned slowly can become a second income. Teaching, freelancing, online work, a small business, or investing can all add another stream. As these streams may start small, but small streams can grow into strong rivers over time. The key is consistency, not speed. Multiple incomes create stability. When one stream slows down, another supports you. This stability reduces fear. When fear reduces, confidence grows. Confident people make better decisions. They take opportunities without desperation. They negotiate better. They are not forced to accept bad conditions just to survive. This is the real power of multiple incomes. Winners also understand balance. They do not chase every opportunity. They choose streams that match their skills and lifestyle. They build slowly and patiently over time. These streams create independence. Independence gives control over time and choices. When you are not dependent on one source, your life becomes more flexible and strong. Building multiple income streams is not about greed. It is about security and freedom. It prepares you for change and uncertainty. In a changing world, those with multiple ways to earn stay calm while others panic. This rule turns income into a system, not a gamble. And systems are how money is truly won. Rule 11. Learn from people who win. One of the fastest ways to grow in any area of life is to observe those who are already winning. This is especially true when it comes to money. Many people try to figure everything out on their own, learning only from mistakes and struggles. This approach works, but it is slow and painful. Winners choose a smarter path. They learn from people who have already achieved what they want. By studying successful individuals, you can see the patterns, decisions, and habits that lead to financial stability and growth. Learning from winners does not mean copying their lives exactly. You do not need to live in the same city, buy the same house, or drive the same car. What matters are the principles behind their success. How do they think about money? How do they spend it? How do they invest their time and resources? How do they balance risk and safety? These questions help you understand the mindset of someone who consistently wins with money. Observing these patterns saves you years of trial and error. Mentors and successful role models also show you the mistakes to avoid. Every person who has won money has made errors, but they learn from them quickly. By watching them, you can avoid the same traps, bad habits, and financial pitfalls. This accelerates your journey to winning money. You gain insight into both the opportunities and the dangers of managing money. Another benefit of learning from winners is the mindset shift it creates. When you see disciplined, patient, and strategic people succeed, you begin to believe it is possible for you too. Your confidence grows. You start making smarter choices instead of guessing blindly. Knowledge from winners is like a shortcut. It reduces unnecessary stress, avoids loss, and helps you take calculated steps toward your goals. Remember, you are not just copying wealth. You are copying wisdom. Principles, habits, and mindset are universal. They work anywhere and for anyone willing to follow them. The more you surround yourself with people who know how to win, the more naturally you begin to adopt their mindset. This rule is about observation, learning, and applying. It is about moving faster by standing on the shoulders of those who have already walked the path. Rule 12. Be consistent, not perfect. Many people fail to win money not because they lack knowledge or opportunity, but because they try to be perfect. They wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect skill. This pursuit of perfection often leads to inaction. Winners take a different approach. They focus on consistency, not perfection. They understand that small repeated actions create far greater results than rare bursts of intensity. Consistency means showing up every day, even when progress feels slow or difficult. It means saving regularly, even if the amount is small. It means learning continuously even when the results are not immediately visible. It means making small improvements step by step, trusting that time and repetition will multiply their efforts. Over months and years, these small actions compound into significant results that perfection seekers often miss. Consistency also reduces stress and frustration. When you try to be perfect, every mistake feels catastrophic. You get discouraged and often give up. Consistency teaches patience and resilience, and it helps you focus on progress instead of comparing yourself to others. You understand that money grows slowly for most people and steady. Effort is the key to winning it. This principle also applies to learning and skill building. Rare intense learning sessions may feel impressive, but the knowledge often fades without practice. Daily consistent learning creates deep understanding. Daily consistent saving creates security. Daily consistent effort in earning increases opportunities. Multiplier effect of repetition is what turns ordinary effort into extraordinary results. Winners understand that results are not always immediate. They trust the process. They know that if they maintain good habits consistently, success is inevitable. Small repeated actions build momentum. Momentum eventually becomes unstoppable. By staying consistent, you reduce reliance on luck or sudden opportunities. Instead, you create a dependable system where results follow naturally. Consistency is more powerful than talent, luck, or intensity. It is invisible at first but becomes undeniable over time. When you focus on being consistent, you stop chasing perfection and start building real lasting success. Every day you show up, save, learn, or invest, you are moving closer to winning. Money. Small steps repeated consistently eventually lead to big victories. Rule 13: Protect what you earn. Winning money is not only about earning more. It is equally about protecting what you already have. Many people work hard to make money only to lose it through carelessness, poor decisions, or risky behavior. Protection requires awareness, caution, and planning. It begins with avoiding offers that promise fast and easy returns. If something sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Scams, pyramid schemes, and high-risk shortcuts can take away years of effort in a moment. Protecting your money starts with skepticism and careful evaluation. Reading contracts carefully is another essential part of protection. Many people sign agreements without understanding the details. Hidden fees, strict conditions, or unfavorable terms can turn a seemingly good deal into a loss. Winners take the time to read, ask questions, and ensure they understand every commitment before agreeing. This simple step saves money, stress, and future problems. Keeping records is another powerful habit. Track your income, expenses, investments, and important documents. When you have clear records, you can make better decisions and avoid confusion. You also gain insight into your financial patterns, which helps you identify leaks or opportunities for growth. Protection is not only about avoiding loss. It is also about creating clarity and control. Planning for emergencies is a part of protecting what you earn. Life is unpredictable. Medical issues, job changes, or unexpected expenses can happen at any time. Having a safety net ensures that you do not lose your financial footing when the unexpected occurs. This preparation builds confidence and reduces stress, allowing you to focus on growth rather than fear. Protecting money is also a reflection of respect. When you safeguard your earnings, you honor the effort, time, and discipline that brought them to you. Winners understand that earning is only half the battle. Keeping what you have is equally important. By prioritizing protection, you avoid unnecessary losses and create a stable foundation for future wealth. Rule 14. Use money as a tool, not an identity. Money is a powerful tool, but it is not a measure of your value as a human being. Many people tie their self-worth to the amount they earn, spend, or own. This mindset creates fear, insecurity, and unhealthy competition. Winners approach money differently. They see it as a tool to improve life, create opportunities, and achieve goals, not as a symbol of personal worth or superiority. When money becomes your identity, fear grows. You become afraid to lose it. You stress over small losses and make poor decisions to protect status instead of building real value. Identity-based thinking also leads to comparison. You measure yourself against others instead of focusing on your own growth. Winners detach their sense of self from their finances. This detachment creates freedom, allowing them to make rational, strategic choices without pressure. Using money as a tool means spending, saving, and investing intentionally. It means making choices that improve your life, help others, and build long-term stability. Every dollar becomes a resource, not a badge of honor. When money is treated as a tool, decisions are calmer, wiser, and more effective. You are focused on results, not appearances. This mindset also encourages ethical behavior. People who define themselves by wealth often make choices that harm others or compromise values to maintain status. Winners, on the other hand, use money to create positive impact, respect relationships, and build trust. They understand that ethical decisions create long-term success, while shortcuts based on ego create temporary gains and lasting problems. Using money wisely keeps you balanced and focused. You are not distracted by comparison, envy, or fear of judgment. You can plan calmly, take calculated risks, and act with clarity. Money supports your life goals rather than controlling them. When you treat money as a tool, you achieve freedom, peace, and sustainable growth. True markers of winning money. Rule 15. Never stop learning. The world is constantly changing and money moves with it. Systems, markets, technologies, and skills evolve faster than ever before. What worked yesterday may not work tomorrow. Winners understand this truth and embrace lifelong learning. They stay curious, ask questions, and update their knowledge continuously. Learning is not a one-time event. It is a habit, a mindset, and a lifestyle. Those who stop learning risk falling behind, while those who keep growing stay ahead of problems and opportunities. Lifelong learning allows you to adapt. When rules change, systems shift, or new challenges arise, a person who has been learning can adjust quickly. They see opportunities where others see obstacles. They make decisions based on knowledge instead of fear or guesswork. Learning also reduces mistakes. Every lesson, book, course, or conversation you invest in increases your ability to protect, grow, and earn money. This rule connects all the other rules. Learning helps you understand money, manage spending, build value, control emotions, and avoid traps. It keeps you prepared for long-term thinking and multiple income streams. By continuously improving yourself, you grow with time instead of fighting it. Lifelong learning is not just a tool for earning more. It is the ultimate strategy to maintain and multiply what you have already earned. Winners know that education never stops, and every new skill or insight strengthens their ability to win money and create a stable, successful future. Final message. Winning money is not about luck, shortcuts, or instant success. It is not about chasing schemes or hoping for sudden opportunities. True financial success comes from discipline, patience, and the daily choices you make. Every small decision, saving a little, learning a little, improving a skill, or controlling your emotions, builds a foundation that grows stronger over time. Money rewards consistency, not excitement, and effort, not luck. Those who understand this principle rarely struggle for long. Those who ignore it often feel stuck no matter how much they earn. If you follow these 15 rules, not perfectly but consistently, your relationship with money will begin to change. You will start seeing it as a tool rather than a source of stress. You will respect it, plan for it, and use it wisely. Your habits will shift from short-term thinking to long-term strategy. You will begin to understand that wealth is not just about numbers. It is about freedom, choice, and peace of mind. On your journey, small wins will compound into larger wins. And over time, the results will feel almost inevitable. Here on English Achieve, we believe in learning practical lessons that build real-life success. Applying these rules may feel challenging at first, but growth always starts with small intentional steps. Start today by choosing just one rule to practice. Save a little, learn a little, or control Your spending. These small actions repeated consistently will create habits that last a lifetime. Respect money, understand its flow, and take charge of your financial future. As you do, money will slowly learn to respect you back, opening doors to opportunities, stability, and freedom. Winning money is not a race. It is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to the life you desire. Start small. Start now. Success will follow. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more such videos. Thanks for watching.